Good morning, survivors. How are we doing? How was your first night? Yeah, everybody slept well? No. No. How was sharing beds with strangers?
Made some new friends? Maybe some pillow forts? Divider?
Did anybody end up sleeping on the floor? Mike, you slept on the floor. How was it?
Not comfortable and cold.
Taking one for the team. Good job.
Yeah.
He was.
Is that going to impact your ability today?
No, absolutely not. I didn't sleep because of the adrenaline, not because of the floor.
I love that. All right. Anybody out late night idle hunting? Nobody wants to admit? All right. Because we had some knocks on our cabin door after midnight, I'll tell you that. So I'm not going to say who it was, but there were some knocks. Ruined some beauty sleeps. We are getting ready for our first immunity challenge. You guys ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Awesome. I'm going to explain the challenge. Jen will take over and explain the end of it, and we'll get things going. For today's immunity challenge, you are going to start under the tree as you are as a tribe. You are going to line up single file conga style, right? Conga line, right? Hands on hips. You are then going to move as a tribe all the way along this frozen, icy, snowy path until you come to 2 red markers. When you hit the red markers, you are going to find 4 plastic clear tubes, 3 balls. Those balls are the colors of your tribe, blue, pink, and red. You will then have to maneuver those 3 balls all the way up the hill to 3 tables. You can only use the balls inside the tubes though. You cannot cover the tubes with your hands. You can work together as a team. You can do it individually. Once you get up to the tables, you will take the 3 balls and you will roll them along a mini golf putting course where there are 3 holes at the end of each course. You have to get 1 ball in each hole for your tribe to win. You get 2 balls in the same hole, all the balls come out, you start it over again. This challenge might be a long challenge. You guys might be out in the cold for quite some time. But it's going to be worth it because not only are you playing for immunity, you're also playing for a reward. Do you want to know what you're playing for?
Yes!
Take it away, Jen.
All right. So as we said, the first place team will get immunity. And we're also going to come to your cabin with a special treat this morning, a hot treat for you to enjoy. It is a nice treat of hot chocolate for you, served by the crew members. Second place, you will also be receiving immunity, okay? You're not getting any reward today as a second place. And then third place, unfortunately, you'll be the first team going to tribal today, which will take place shortly after this challenge ends.
I'll give you a moment to strategize and we'll kick things off.
Yeah, you can't do this. Okay. You just balance as you walk out. Yeah. And if someone's like done really early, come back and help someone.
Yeah. If we have somebody who's going through,
What order should we be in to walk?
Doesn't matter. Just make sure that we're slow and close. Don't want to lose the time.
yeah, and make sure your hands stay on.
And because this could be a long challenge, we don't need to run.
Don't worry about the walk.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
What's the strategy for
don't worry about the pacing of getting it.
Yeah.
Pressing the 2 on the ends kind of up. Make sure the bottoms are all touching. So that way we'll be walking. Obviously, when
You can hold them at the
Yeah,
connecting
hold the
points.
bottom.
Hold the connecting points.
No, I think that would count as covering. I don't know.
Survivors, are we ready for this challenge? All right, one thing I need to mention is if we do catch you cheating, and that means hands coming off the hips in Congo style or hands covering the tube so the ball doesn't roll out, you and your entire tribe will have to stop for 5 whole seconds. This game, 5 seconds could be life or death. All right, so integrity above all. Got it? Turtle power. Turtle power. Survivors ready?
Ready.
Go!
Left, right, 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 left, right. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
Okay, not close behind. All right, we'll do 3 bringing up in here. On the left. This is where things will get very, very difficult. Oh, third is on the right. Jen's following dirt, Steve's following that.
No need to rush.
Cameron's going solo. You got this?
Come on, Charles. You got this. Focus.
Yeah, as long as it's not your hand. Wow, we've got Gosh already at their table. Nick and Nat coming up behind. Everybody's got a different kind of strategy here.
Go. Go. Go, Cam, retrieve.
Nick and Nat is
Cam, retrieve.
Nick and Nat is
Go.
Oh, Nick and Nat has the first ball.
Keep going.
Yes!
A little more room.
One ball in.
Flow more room.
Oh, so close. Everybody's done. All right, survivors, let's line up.
All right, good job, guys, on your first immunity challenge.
Yeah.
That was exciting. That was right to the last
We're
minute.
so close.
There was some comebacks happening. So, the first place, you get the immunity. That is the buck, the deer, the moosey, whatever you want to call it. Waboos, come on down.
Congratulations, Megan and team.
I come back here from Mikinak. You guys get the fox, so come on down.
Mike.
Well, gosh, tough loss. You guys were in there first. You guys had the two balls in the holes first, and then unfortunately struck the third one in the same hole. We got nothing for you. You're gonna have to go back to your cabin, and we'll see you at Tribal later. Woo! All right.
hot chocolate, French vanilla. Hello. How's it going? Okay, guys. I'm gonna let you take it before I sleep with it because it was a.
Thank you.
Did you see Wizzy? Have you met Little Wizzy upstairs?
Little Wizzy?
So that's Little
Go
Wizzy.
shrine.
Okay?
Hope that he's our shrine.
Little Wizzy from our 2 big games of Wizard last night. So when we won immunity, we've named Lil Wizzy as a representation of
Someone wants mine for coffee.
the win and the good times we had last night. So, Lil Wizzy, we're gonna have more Lil Wizzies when we come back. We're gonna have a collection of Lil Wizzies up there. We're not gonna even know what to name them at some point.
We communicated really well.
Yeah.
Communicated and composed.
Yeah.
That's the most like.
We had a strategy.
things.
We stuck to it. We
We didn't panic when we let them get ahead, knowing that we were gonna pace ourselves, and we just kept with our pace and.
Really good.
Kept
Yeah,
it-
I don't
kept the
think you
adrenaline
let
check.
them get ahead. It's just that we were comfortable running our own race, and we weren't worried that we were behind just because we were behind. Like we would have had the same mentality, I think, if we were first.
Right.
Like as we were going up there, it's still just matter of factly, don't panic, run your own race.
And we were all talking about how none of us even focus on the other teams.
I had no idea what was going on around
I
us.
heard a
was
couple
like-
of things from like Champ or Jen as they were talking, but aside from that, I had no idea what they even did or where they were. We were just locked.
Okay.
Bad luck at the end. I mean, we were first in the march, first in getting the balls there, and then the part that arguably has some luck is the part we lost. We had 2 cups filled first, so just bad luck on the very last one. We were millimeters away multiple times, so there it goes. Yeah, I mean, I think we might all be a little bit in our own way, and I think things are. What's interesting is I think the defining dynamic is Dirt and Janet. They seem close. Like they have a lot of season 1 kind of chemistry and history, and I think Dirt's a good enough player to be very hyper aware of it, and it's he's very, very conscious of his threat level and trying to diminish it. So on one hand, that's got Tara and I wanting to work together because we don't want to be on the bottom of a 3. So we're talking about forcing rocks if we had to, and I'm ready to do that. So we'll see if that's ultimately what happens. Not to my knowledge, but we went out as a group last night during the journey. The 3 of us, everyone except for Dirt, we all went together, but we went as a group for a reason. We talked about wanting to find it as a group, especially since it's a common area. 3 idols, it's not like there's a tribe idol, so controlling them would be great. We checked a bunch of landmarks, no luck. Went again this morning, still no luck. We saw some footprints on Warrant Towers this morning, though, at the very back towards the challenge, so more areas to go check out.
It was awesome.
All right.
Yeah, it was
Comeback kids.
I don't even know if it was a comeback. I think we were running away with it the whole time.
Yeah.
It was great.
We were neck to neck with Maroon for like the longest time.
It was suspenseful.
And then MVP to Mike for pulling it
this
out.
leader right here, man.
That was
team effort. In front actually was good having you in the back because like I didn't know. Well, I knew there's one team beside, but I didn't know how far back they were. If we should go quicker, should go slower. So glad you guys were
coaching.
We were synced.
And I was also worried if I went too fast. Your hands would slip.
No, you were like it was
5
perfect.
seconds literally would have cost it. Like
literally.
Yeah, it was like down to the wire.
Communication was superb.
It was very superb.
I think it really pushes through.
That's something to like super celebrate about, and just celebrate that we were, so unified. Good job, guys.
It's worth howling. Turtles howl, right?
Yeah, they do.
And the first to like kind of have all of your dirty laundry on display. That's not a fun feeling, but I'm just really happy it's not us. I'm alive.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I do feel for Dirt and I had the rivalry last season, but I do feel for him that he's like in that position. But at the same time, just happy it's not us, guys.
100%.
Happy it's not us.
Fuck. So I'm in a real pickle because Dirt and Janet are thick as thieves. It's become really clear over the last day that like they've hung out a bunch in the last year. They know each other super well, and so if I go with them, I don't want to be on the bottom of a 3. Like they're never gonna turn on each other. Janet said very clearly to me she's never turning on Dirt. But in a tribe of 4, if I go with Charles, we put 2 votes on Janet, 2 votes on Charles, then there's a risk we go to rocks. I don't think Dirt's flipping the way Charles thinks he is. And then I could go home first. So I'm either on the bottom of a 3 or I have a 50-50 shot of going home first. I said the thing I really don't want to do is go home first. But man, when you're watching the game and you're like, why are you aligning with the people who are going to dominate the whole way through, who have like these, and like they're not only close with each other, they have really close relationship with Justin. And so like post-merge, like I don't want to be on the bottom of that. But I think I love Charles. The thing is, he's like a gamer. He's like my kind of guy. Like, I really like him. I feel like him and I could ride this thing to the end if we weren't on Tribe 4. But I think to protect myself, I have to flip on Charles. Their big thing is he. So we were all talking about what games we'd played before, and Dirt's been really open about the LRGs he's played. And Charles said he played one LRG. He was out first. It was a big learning experience. And then Dirt pulled me aside. He said, Charles played a game called Ascendance, and he won. And he's not telling us about that. And it's also clear to me that he didn't tell us. He said he found this by looking for like meetup groups to watch Survivor, but clearly he's like really in the LRG community because he used to run a pool, like a massive Survivor pool. Anyways. But I like him. Like, if it was up to me, I'd work with him over Dirt or Janet. But I think I have to go with them just to save my own butt.
Check that place. It's around there, like, so you're kind of leading them to where. What's that on the tree? What is that?
What?
It's just,
I don't think it was any of that. I just think it was timing. I mean, obviously, challenging challenges challenge people. So we were riding high. We're a close-knit group. This is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. We had some alliances early on, and it's going to be a little painful come tribal for one of us. There's 3 of us that know exactly where we're going, but that means that I put myself up to be thrown under the bus for the other person. And that could definitely backfire. So we're all about trust on this team as much as Survivor can instill trust in anyone. You're trusting that the people you looked for with idols, we looked as a team. Nobody found one, so we're like 90% sure on that. So, yeah. And, right out of the gate, I told Dirt I was with him all the way. So that's me throwing myself under the bus. That still could turn on me.
I mean, I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about it too much, but, I would like to go walk around, whether it's idol hunting or not. Like,
I feel like, we don't really know what's all happening today. Like, how many times are we going to be outside and doing things? And, like, if we're just lounging around for hours at a time because we keep winning, then we're going to probably go out,
Yeah. But I'm always cautious about the idol thing just from last season. But, I think being...
Can I have some trailer?
Absolutely. Being cooped up in a cabin all day, I think getting out, getting the fresh air, getting like the experience of the Canadian winter Survivor is ideal. So whether that's us just going for a walk like we did last night, or we do go out and look for an idol, that's an option too.
Dirt is like going first tribal, and he's already. His stomach is twisted. You didn't give me the truth on the fact that you have played a game before and you have won, and I gave you everything about my game. So I have to move forward with the people I think I can trust, and you are a strong competitor, and this could bite me in the ass. It could. Because I wouldn't mind working with people who have experience in these games, but I'm big on trust, and so obviously I kind of have a connection with Janet because she hosted the season 1, and we had good chats, and she said she wanted to take me as far as she could, and that kind of lifted my heart. I still feel confident. I really think that everyone has their strengths on this tribe. I mean, we were the first ones to get there. We were the first ones in the line to get to the tubes. We were the first to get the tubes to the table. We were the first to sink 2 balls, and unfortunately we just came up short there and had to reset. But I feel confident with anything we go into. I think we have puzzle strength. No one's low on endurance or anything like that.
Well, gosh, come on in. Fire represents life in the game of Survivor, and as long as your torches are blazing, so is your time in this game. I'm sure this is not the way you wanted to spend more time with us, but we're just going to dive on in.
All right. Tara, what do you think went wrong today?
You know, it came down, it was a game of inches. Like, we were in the lead the whole way through, and then we had 2 balls in, and we were still in the lead, and we just got 1 ball in the same one, so we had to start over, and then they caught up. It felt fluky. It didn't feel like anybody's fault. Charles did a great job getting the balls in. Dirt did a great job moving really quick with his balance cylinder. As they will too and stuff.
Dirt, you guys have come off of 2 big wins. I don't imagine you guys were expecting to lose the first immunity challenge. How does this change the dynamic back at camp?
I mean, it doesn't really change anything. Like, we're still a strong tribe. We're more just surprised. I think we were pretty confident as a tribe that we weren't going to be coming here. We definitely thought Blue would be coming here, in our opinion. But it didn't come down to who got to the table first. It all came down to who sunk the balls the quickest.
Janet, this game is an interesting dynamic because you come in here and you're not exactly sure who's telling you the truth or who might be lying to you. How do you suss out who's telling the truth or who might be dishonest with you?
Well, out of the gate, I'm just going with what people tell me. So whether that makes me a fool or not, I'm going to stick with it. I think it's still in the front of my mind. My kids are watching this, so my word is my word.
Charles, so this game, 3 tribes, 4 people, it is a very difficult game of Survivor in that regard. It sets us up for a potential tie vote. Has the conversation at camp been around potentially going to rocks if there is a tie vote? What are people's thoughts on that?
I don't know if anyone's thought about it. I feel like people are certainly worried about it going to a tie, maybe trying to avoid it. Ultimately, you pair off to talk, and you hope that at least 3 of you are going to be in alignment. If it comes to a tie, we'll see what happens.
How's everyone feeling? Are you feeling anxious about this vote? Is everyone feeling
still in a little shock and definitely some anxiety coming?
Always.
4 is not a lot.
4 is not a lot. No, and this brings us back to that conversation that's kind of been looming over a lot of the camp is the immunity idols. Do we think that there are any that are in play right now? Do you feel like there's the potential for a blind side because we've been talking so much about idols?
I'd be shocked. Like, we've all basically looked together. And I just feel like we're all we're in the same boat here, and I think we were all trying to find an idol for us for the swap that could happen in case we're in trouble. We're looking at the long game. If it's a merge of 7, 4 would have been the majority. So I think that was kind of our idea. Could one of us have an idol? Maybe, but I mean, we were all together looking, so it'd be hard to hide it.
Yeah.
Anything more to add other than yeah?
Well, just that I wish we'd found an idol. It's killing me. I feel like we've searched far and wide, and either they were found right away, or they're in crazy spots, or But I like Dirt. I would be really shocked if any of us had an idol because we're all looking together.
Outside of us, I would be even more surprised. We looked last night. We looked this morning, and on our way here, we saw Pink Tribe just looking now, places we've already been. So I think the other tribes are playing catch up right now.
There's no hiding in this weather.
Yeah.
If there's footprints or no footprints, there's just no hiding. And I think to what Dirt said, we're playing for the long game, so we didn't see ourselves here. So this is going to be.
Well, is it time to vote? All right, I think it's time to vote.
All right, Charles, you're up first.
isn't what I wanted to do. If you had been a little more flexible about voting for dirt, I would have been on board. I was ready to go to rocks to get dirt out, and I'm hoping that commitment to rocks is what gets Tara to trust in me and for this to go through.
Sorry, buddy. It's gotta be somebody.
I have the most anxiety right now because I feel terrible. If it's me, great blindside, and I will hold nothing against any of you. To the person I'm voting for, it's all on trust, and I feel like I don't have that. I feel like you've played a game before and you're not telling me the truth. I told you about the game I was playing for, or playing previously. So, unfortunately, my vote is for Charles. I'm also really sorry. I stole about 20 of your fruit snacks right before we came here.
All right, we're gonna go collect the votes and we'll be right back.
All right, if you have an advantage or a hidden immunity idol, now is the time to play it. No? We'll read the votes. First vote, Charles. Second vote, Janet. Third vote, Charles. First person evicted from Survivor Ottawa Season 2, Charles.
Where do I go now? Come on up here. The tribe has spoken.
Oh. Did you look me up before the game? Yeah. Told you. Sorry.
All right, guys, you're down to a tribe of 3. It's time to get back to the cabin, strategize. This game's gonna start going real fast soon. So head back to camp. We'll see you at the next challenge.
I knew that anyone doing their research would find my other LRGs, Ascendants that I won, Golden Gates, things like that, whereas a challenge beast, just knowing I'm experienced. So it's super easy to throw me under the bus. I already knew Dirt threw me under the bus to Tara. I was hoping she'd be a little more on board. So that's kind of a bummer, because when it comes to experience, keeping Dirt around doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.